afternoon. I have enjoyed a full day of meetings with leaders of the government here in Great Britain. I've spoken with members of the government as well as the opposition. We've spoken about matters of foreign policy, domestic policy, economic outlook, and developments here in the UK and across Europe and across the world. I found the discussions to be enlightening and instructive, and have enjoyed the personal opportunity to come to know a number of the members of the leadership here in Great Britain. I can tell you that I also feel, as Americans do across our nation, a special relationship with the nation of Great Britain and with the people here. And obviously our appreciation for the contribution of British soldiers in fighting side by side with those of the coalition and those from our nation in Afghanistan and elsewhere over the last many years is something which is important to us, and we recognize as a contribution that has bettered the world. I'm also excited about the opening of the Olympics. Last night I had the occasion to watch a report on the Olympic torch being carried across Great Britain. Saw the response of tens of thousands, actually millions of people across Great Britain, the enthusiasm for the spirit of the Olympics, and the symbolism of a torch which represents hope and opportunity. Was heartening to me, and I'm sure heartening to all those who've had the chance to touch the torch. I also applaud the work of the organizing committee in bringing the Olympic experience right into the heart of London, to look out of the backside of 10 Downing Street and see a venue having been constructed, knowing that athletes will be carrying out their competition almost in the backyard of the Prime Minister is really quite an accomplishment on the part of those who wanted to make sure that the Olympics was not something held far off where the people could not enjoy it, but instead the Olympics would be held right in London itself. This is an indication of a community that will share in the Olympic experience, be unified and uplifted by it. And I'm delighted that we'll be able to be here. My wife and I will be able to be here at least for the very beginning of this Olympic experience. With that, I'm happy to take a couple of questions. Please.
You found some things disconcerting in the lead up to the London Olympics. I'm curious, are you still concerned, and did you talk with the Prime Minister about that today?
We talked about the great progress that has been made in organizing the Games. My experience as an Olympic organizer is that there are always a few very small things that end up going not quite right in the first day or so. Those get ironed out. And then when the Games themselves begin and the athletes take over, all the mistakes of the organizing committee, and I made a few, all of those are overwhelmed by the many things that the athletes carry out that capture the spirit of the Games. So I don't know of any Olympics that's ever been able to be run without any mistakes whatsoever, but they're small. And I was encouraged, for instance, to see that something that could have represented a real challenge, which was immigration and customs officers on duty, that is something which was resolved, and people are all pulling together.
Governor, did you intend to criticize the way London is prepared for these games? Because it's been received that way by some in the London press, and even the Prime Minister appeared to take issue with your comments with reporters earlier this morning. Did you intend to criticize how London has prepared for these games?
I'm very delighted with the prospects of a highly successful Olympic Games. What I've seen shows imagination and forethought and a lot of organization, and expect the Games to be highly successful.
Thank you, Governor.
Thanks again.
Just one more, Syria, sir.
Pardon?
You talked about Syria today.
Pardon?
You talked about Syria today. Should the United States and Europe do more to intervene in Syria?
We did speak at some length about Syria, about Iran, Egypt, Tunisia, Libya, as well as Pakistan, Afghanistan, among other places in the world, and spoke about the developments in Syria. I don't want to refer to any comments made by leaders representing other nations, nor do I want to describe foreign policy positions I might have while I'm on foreign soil. I think discussions of foreign policy should be made by the President and the current administration, not by those that are seeking office. So I really am not going to add anything about my own views on Syria. I've commented on that when I was in the United States. I can only say that I appreciated the insights and perspectives of the leaders of the government here and opposition here, as well as the head of MI6, and as we discussed Syria and the hope for a more peaceful future for that country. Thank you. Thanks, guys.